Hi, everybody. Welcome to our tasting. We have RC from Seahorse Chocolate and Ben. Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is awesome to have you here again with us. It's been a while, so tell us what's been happening.
What has been happening? We were bought by Emily Papo, which is awesome. She is from the coffee world as well. She works for the Smithsonian at this point in the bird friendly stuff with
Mhm.
coffee, and she'll be transitioning over here full time. And so, yeah, super excited to work with her and take it to the next place, the next level.
Oh my gosh, congratulations on that. And so you're still staying on, you're still going to be the chocolate maker, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Nope. Just bringing some more chocolates in, and yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, very cool. So tell us a little bit about what the landscape has been like now, with like the tariffs, with like COVID behind us. Like, have you seen any changes, good, bad, indifferent?
I mean, mostly just in price, like all commodities, prices have gone sky high on cocoa.
Mhm.
Um, there has been some people that have had a hard time getting hold of some things,
Hmm.
some of the Peru, the Vietnam was a little difficult for a little while, but yeah, just price really, but price on everything as well, sugar and across the board, coffee's crazy and
Yeah, yeah. And that's why it's even more expensive now, right? And thinking about like bean to bar chocolates, always it's already expensive to begin with because of, how the importing and like the farmers getting paid more and stuff. And so now just tariffs are kind of making it even crazier, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That gulf is
Yeah.
widening even more, between the bean to bar chocolate and, commodity chocolate for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's all about education, I
Hmm.
mean, consumers, once we get everyone to understand what's going on, I mean,
Hmm.
everyone's feeling it, across the
Yeah.
board. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Not just chocolate, right?
Not
Everything.
just
Yeah.
chocolate. Yeah.
What is the biggest piece of education you would always share with like somebody new into chocolate?
I think the first thing is to get them to try it, and once they taste it, they're, it's like, wow, why is this so different? And then it's an easy explanation. Say, hey, how much care has gone into the farming of this, and then
Mhm.
obviously the prep, everything that goes along with it. And then
Mhm.
once it comes to us, the roasting and how it's dealt with here, and it's just a very, very different product. But people have to, that's hard to say on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to go through that process of like, okay, first, try it first and then understand it and then be able to say, oh my gosh, I do see it and here are the reasons why, and then be able to kind of follow along that journey. So, yeah, super exciting. So, thank you for that. So, let's go into the tasting. So, I think the first bar that we're going to be tasting in this box is going to be the Ecuador
Yeah.
Camino Verde.
The Camino Verde.
Yeah. Ooh, new
Yes.
packaging. Tell us about the new colors.
New packaging, yeah, it's all different colors. So each varietal has a different color, which you can tell them apart. Before they were
Mm-hmm.
all the same.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of represent, some colors that are pods come in all different kind of colors and
Mm-hmm.
flowers and stuff, farm level stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm. Okay.
fun. It's just kind of
Yeah.
lighthearted packaging.
Very cool. Yeah. So into Ecuador, tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, we've had this on and off over the years. They have done a lot of work at the fermentary, a lot of cool scientific stuff going on there.
Mm-hmm.
The infrastructure is really awesome. And I have to say, I think this is the best. This last lot is the best that we've had. It's really, really delicious.
Oh, wow. What makes it so unique, the flavor profiles?
I think it had, before it was just really chocolatey, just a great chocolate, but now it has almost like a kind of a cinnamon roll type. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's like almond butter and cinnamon roll. If you put almond butter on a cinnamon roll.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
you do anything different in terms of the processing, the roasting, or is it like from the farm and if it's, directly from the farm and the harvest, like what was different? Is it like climate change and stuff?
I think it's just I think that they're just putting a lot more work into the prep.
Ah,
taking a lot more care in, in the drying and fermentation and all of those
mm-hmm,
things. Although I
mm-hmm.
have checked the roast profiles from when we've had it before, and it is very different. So
Ah,
it roasts very different. I mean, not drastically different. It's still the same,
right,
seed. But
right.
yeah, it's delicious.
Wow, good. So it's not only your process slightly different, it's tweaked a little bit, but it's also from they're taking more care and attention of like making sure the beans are grown really well, and then processed really well at farm as well. So okay, well, so flavor wise, what are you thinking we're seeing most out of this bar?
Well, again, it has florals. There are some
Hmm.
florals up front, and then it just has this wonderful kind of cinnamon roll finish.
Hmm.
It's
That's what we're
it's
getting.
great.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. All right. On to the next bar, Dominican Republic, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, tell
Yes.
us about flavors.
The Zorzal. This is the chocolate that we have had on our list since the very, very beginning,
Mhm.
2017.
Okay.
And yeah, it's still one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Flavor wise, what can you tell us? Anything
It's a
different for
big
this lot?
no. I mean, it's different. It's always different, but similar as well. It's just a big cherry raspberry bomb with
Hmm.
that toffee kind of thing. It's just
Hmm.
awesome. And it is, the Zorzal, that is a bird sanctuary, which
Hmm.
fits very well into Emily's background with the Smithsonian
Hmm.
birds friendly certification. So yeah, it's great. It's just we can't wait to, work closer with them over the years. It's awesome.
Wow, that's fantastic for this one. Yeah. What next bar? Belize, is that right?
Belize, the Maya Mountain, which
Okay.
I've had it a bunch. We've tried samples of it, and this year was like, wow, it's really, really good. So we ended up putting it on our offering list. And yeah, it's fabulous. It's just really fruity. And the fermentary is, it's a co-op. So it's in the
Hmm.
south
Hmm.
of Belize. And there's, I don't know, 100 plus farmers
Right.
that all, use the central fermentary. And it's just, yeah, it's fabulous. It's caramely and
Hmm.
raspberry, real kind of a tart raspberry up front. But
Hmm.
then it has like a chocolate pudding kind of at the end of it. So it's very
Mm.
complex and yeah, it's wonderful.
Wow. So have you actually featured this region before?
No, we've
Oh,
not,
this is the first
no.
time. So tell us about that. Is it like just flavors in the past wasn't quite what you were looking for, and this year somehow it's different?
Yeah, it was just, it was similar to other cocos that we had on our offering list before. And this
Mhm.
one, we got a sample of it and roasted it up. And I was like, wow, we got to put this on the list. It's just
Mm.
fantastic.
Wow. Okay. So it's like maybe continuous improvement for the co-op, and so it kind of gave you flavors that you actually identified that was good and that you wanted. So
Either
yeah.
that or my mouth improved. I don't know.
Belize has always been a really good one, Maya Mountain. So yeah, glad to actually see that you have that on the list now. So yeah, for sure. Last one, Colombia.
The Columbia, yeah, this is brand new. La Cueva
Ooh,
del Oso.
okay.
Cave of the Bear. This is a really, really interesting chocolate.
Hmm.
Osito is bringing this in as a coffee importer,
Hmm.
and yeah, it's fantastic. Again, it's small holders. I don't know how many actual farmers, but there's
Hmm.
quite a few. More than
Hmm.
50 in a central fermentary, and it is a really, really interesting chocolate. It's not like
Hmm.
anything I've ever tried.
What kind of flavors are you getting from that one?
It is. There's a lot of toffee and caramel. It's really big,
Hmm.
but it's complex as well. And it
Hmm.
has this really wild, we put wild mint on the tasting notes, but I
Uh-huh.
don't even know if that does it justice. It just has this finish. It's almost like I don't know. I hate to say Tiger Balm, but it doesn't taste like, I've never eaten Tiger Balm, but
Smell it.
it has like a mint type
Yeah.
cooling finish. It's really, really wonderful. Yeah.
Wow. What made you decide to actually get this new get beans from this new region or test it out rather?
The Mark, I think Mark, yeah, Mark's his name at Osito is a friend of Emily's, And
Okay.
he was saying, "Hey, we're bringing this in." So we got a, sample of it. And I was like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Um,
It's really, really fantastic. And it's very, very different than anything else we have on our offering list.
wow, that's exciting. So that's good to
Kyle.
know. Yeah,
I said
wow.
Mark, Kyle. Can
Kyle.
you
Okay,
can you
yes.
can you splice that in?
I know. Sorry, Kyle, if you're watching this.
Yeah. I was on a
Well,
Zoom call with a Mark yesterday, so hey.
that's right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that we're actually featuring some of the new beans that you are roasting. So thank you for all of that. So what's next for you guys? Any like parting thoughts with us before I let you go?
No, we're heading to SEA here in a couple weeks, so I can't wait to, hook up with more coffee roasters because that's my background. And
Oh, I love
yeah, I
that.
can't wait to, I I feel like coffee and chocolate are merging more and more, so that's
Yeah.
very exciting for me. For
Yeah.
sure.
That's
Wine, beer, and
fantastic.
chocolate, come on.
Oh
Let's put
yes,
it
wine, beer,
together.
and chocolate for sure. And Brent, who now stands up Cococlectic, a division of Cococlectic, he's a roaster, so I have to connect you guys together too.
Oh, where's Brent from?
So Brent is here. He's my better half, and so he's also the coffee roaster, and he
Oh,
roasts Southeast Asian beans. So we'll have to connect you. Yep,
absolutely. Yeah,
yep,
send me
yep.
his contact and I'll text him when I get down there.
Totally, totally. All right. Well, thank you so much, RC, for being here. Thank you, everybody, from being here, and we will see you the next month. Bye, all.